Quinn was playing Booker. Quinn was playing Bioshock Infinite the last, like, not too long ago when she was over here visiting. And it made me really want to play Bioshock Infinite. Alright, so we need to get to the Hyperion. So we gotta go down here. Wait. No. Oh wait, I'll just have the waypoint, like that's gonna freaking help us. 'Cause it's not. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is what I was looking for. There we go. I love Bioshock Infinite. A lot of people didn't like it because it was so brightly colored and it wasn't in the same location as the original. But I'm kind of glad that they changed it up a little bit. I thought it was really, really interesting. I liked having the change. And I love the original Bioshock, don't get me wrong, but I thought it was a nice change up instead of having it located in Rapture again. So I was really happy with Infinite. I liked it a lot. What did Twitch delete, Andy? Oh, I'm sorry you're not having a good time, Embryons R Us. I didn't even see your paragraph. So I don't know if it did get deleted. I didn't delete it, but I didn't even see a long paragraph in there. So I don't think any of us saw it, Embryons R Us. Alright, are you guys ready? Like I said, if Kat pops back in, tell her to mute, because this is pretty big spoilers, I believe, for the story. So.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Oh, I'm really sorry, Embryons R Us. But yeah, take your time. I mean, if you're not up for hanging out in the stream, that's totally okay.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
You were hoping you could catch me going through this memory? Oh boy.
Castis, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good
Vakarian!
Alec. I checked with my son Garrus.
What?
C-Sec.
And?
He says the council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But
It's Garrus.
That's what they're starting to wonder.
this threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And it's heaven.
He sounds like Garrus too.
So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't
Is he voiced by the same guy?
Thanks, Castis.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone.
Is the Benefactor
But the
Liara?
arcs
Is the
must be
Benefactor
underway before
Liara?
any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
Because Liara could disguise her
And now
voice.
that you're right.
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real
So
name.
she's not dead.
I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
So she's on the Hyperion. She's not dead and we might be able to save her.
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Well, there I went. It didn't say who the Benefactor was.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Sam, this is the best news I've heard in a long time.
It is indeed cause for optimism, although Alec did not want to raise hopes prematurely. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name, Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
That makes sense, that the Andromeda Initiative was basically started because of the Reapers, because they were afraid that all of the species would get wiped out.
Now we know what Garrus meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers.
It's gotta be somebody who is
What do you know
associated
about
with
them?
Shepard.
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reaper's return was imminent.
The Souls Monkey gave 5 bits and says, sorry, can't stay, getting ready for work. Have fun. Well, thank you for hanging out with us in the stream, Souls Monkey, and thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Alright, see you later, Freza. I'm really sorry to hear that, Umbreon Zaras. But I totally understand. Like, take time away from the internet, because I totally get that. You need to take some time for yourself.
But why was Garrus murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was or is the Benefactor?
Unknown.
They have to tell us.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
Oh, okay, feel free to lurk. That's a-okay. Meet with your brother at your mother's stasis pod. No, I want to see his memories first.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious Benefactor.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Well...
personnel. Please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol system. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
Oh, you guys feel free to lurk. That is totally fine. I usually lurk in streams myself when I'm watching. So.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
It wouldn't make sense for her to lie about being the Benefactor if she's already had correspondence with him. I mean, unless she's doing it under the guise of the Shadow Broker, which I could see. Because he probably doesn't know she's the Shadow Broker. But, Benefactor. It has to be somebody that we know from the original series, because why else would they make such a big deal about it?
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our Benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are. And all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Well, that didn't really go as planned.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the Benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now. I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
It's gonna annoy me if they never tell us who the Benefactor was. Because I feel like that's information that we should have. Alright, let's go wake up Mom. Well, I don't know if we're gonna wake her up yet. We may not have a cure yet, but... we can at least tell Scott, since he's been doing nothing. This whole game, he's just been chilling.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink.
Your favorite part is listening to the logs in a public space where anybody can walk in. You're listening to the stream in public? Man, are you trying to lose friends? Why are you beeping at me?
This is not good.
Alright, let's go. Out of the way. DJ Ryder is gonna get her mom back. Oh, you meant in-game. You don't go out in public?
There you are. What's all this about?
Oh my god, you are not in a bed. Wow.
Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Well, Mom, of course. I mean... Hold on a second. Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me...
I saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder. He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
What if it's not? Like they open it up and it's a man?
Wow.
Like it's a Krogan or something?
Dad loved her that much. He wouldn't give up. Not even at the bitter end.
For a man not given to rash action, his emotion drove his decisions in the end.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
Dad was being Dad. I'm just glad she's still with us.
Mom was a Krogan all along. Plot twist, it's a skeleton.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Time to cure her then.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. We're not losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
If they ever make a sequel to this game, which, considering the other game that they're working on, I don't know. I'm not optimistic, to be honest. I've been burned too many times by Kingdom Hearts. I think that's what it is. I just don't believe in sequels anymore. I guess I could do that while I'm here. But we leveled up. We're level 44. We got 8 points to spend. I think I'm going to put one... Jump, melee damage, jump, melee area of effect radius. Aerial melee. Alright. Looks good. I don't feel like upgrading anybody else right now. Well, that happened. I still want to know who the Benefactor is. That's gonna bug me. Oh, just scan it.
Another
Done.
cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
If we don't find that out in this game, I'm gonna be very irritated. I will say that. I don't believe in Kingdom Hearts 3. I will never believe in it until it is in my hand. Because we've been waiting for this game for over 10 years, and they just, what, pushed it back to 2018 or 2019, I think. So... they definitely said it's not coming out this year. And I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's just like, well...
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
You don't care about spoilers, so you looked it up. Does it tell you? Don't tell me the answer of who it is, but does the game actually tell you who the Benefactor is, Errant Raccoon? Oh, I gotta take that to the bartender. I think that's... wait. Is that it? they let Bioware finish their work next time, it could be better. Yeah. I mean, I'm still not unhappy the way that a lot of people were, because I mean, the gameplay itself is fine. It's just glitchy. And in some cases, the glitches are pretty funny.
Pathfinder Ryder, I need to know something from you.
I can't even see your face, dude.
Shoot.
You've been to Gadara. You've seen the exiles there. They used to be with us. Friends, family, co-workers. A lot of us worry about them. We hear it's chaos, that it's dog eat dog.
It doesn't tell you? Ant Raccoon, seriously? That's BS.
It's civilized there. They have rules and systems and infrastructure, just like
Maybe
we
they're
do.
waiting for the next...
Oh, good. Despite what happened.
The next game?
My heart goes out
I
to
don't
them.
know.
Thank you for taking the time.
I don't know. I could also see it maybe being the elusive man or something. I don't know. But it annoys me that they make a big deal about it and then don't even tell you.
Interesting. Thanks, Pathfinder.
You're welcome. Oh wait, do I have to give... Okay. I can't just give them all to her at once?
Dutch will love them.
Oh look, I have more stuff.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
Yeah, they're not. Probably. Okay, so we did that. You gonna open up? Thank you. So. So, what time is it? Oh, it's only 9:15, really? I thought it was like way later. Some suspect DLC will reveal it. That would piss me off. Unless the DLC is free. Because I feel like that is kind of important. So if you're gonna put that in paid DLC, that would really piss me off. But it's EA, so I'm sure they will. Alright. Do we have... Oh, wow. We're like... We don't really have anything going on in the Nexus right now. That is surprising. Alright. Well... Then... We'll head back to the ship. Hey, Saber. Oh, I know all about The Sims. Although they did finally give toddlers for Sims 4, which I was surprised that that wasn't paid. Like, I don't have a problem with DLC if it's actually like extra content. My problem is when it's content that should have been in the game to begin with. That's when I get irritated.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. Got a sec?
What? Don't I look
Hakeem,
busy?
Kerry's
I gotta...
producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary.
Oh.
There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest.
Whoops.
She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up.
Sure.
Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Okay, you just told me that. You just told me that, dude. Why did that not... Is it an additional task?
No. Done.
Fine. I'll track it that way. Move. You favor the idea of season passes since Fallout 4 you're a big fan. Yeah, it's nice when, like, everything is together. And it's just, like, one price. Especially if it's... I mean, it depends on how much content you get for the Season Pass. Like, if they do a Season Pass and then you don't get a lot of stuff, that's kind of BS. Aaron Raccoon says Sims 4 has less than in it than Sims 3, so I never saw a reason to get it. One thing that Sims 4 doesn't have... Darwin, C26, thank you for the follow. One thing Sims 3 had that Sims 4 doesn't have is the freaking color wheel, and that drives me crazy because I can't change the color of clothes and stuff. It seems so limiting. Like, why would you take that out? Or pools. I mean, now there are pools in the game, but, like, pools, really? Like, that's a staple in The Sims. So, hey, good looking.
Oh, hey, Ryder. Hakeem said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
You okay?
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Nothing's hurt except my dignity.
Time for a jailbreak.
A crowbar, some gum, a nudge from Sam, and I could get you out.
I'm right here, hero. Trust me, this is safer than exile.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
So you're just going to sit there? This is how your work ends?
What? No. Hell no. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
On hold. Fine. Fine. Be that way. Yep, nothing else going on. No, I don't. Yep. Okay, fine. I think I want to go this way. Alright.
Nexus exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the...
Have you seen the zero punctuation video of Sims 4 that sums up so much of Sims 4? I did not see that. Fallout 4's content is immense. The season pass? I haven't finished Fallout 4. I played like 8 hours of it like straight. But then I was doing like YouTube stuff, so I didn't have time to finish playing through it, which is a shame because I really enjoyed what I played, and that was the first Fallout game I played, so I would like to actually go back and play it through it. Have you ever heard of a game called EverQuest? Not EverQuest, EverOasis. Yes, I played through the demo of EverOasis. I really liked it. The music is so good. I really want the soundtrack. I don't know if they'll release it, but somebody has it on YouTube to listen to. It'd be nice if they released it or put it on Bandcamp for you to buy or something. But I would like to play through it. It's just...
Can we talk when you're free?
I thought about doing it for the channel, but I didn't really want to get into a really long RPG after Trio of Towns, because I'm really burned out, so I decided to think of myself and not put myself through that. Basically is what I did. Okay. Let's go back to Havarl and do Jaal's mission. Not mission, but meet his family. I know, I do, Dreandor, I do, because I really liked it. And I think the story is so fascinating, like, just from things that I've heard and seen in the Fallout, like, universe. It just seems really, really fascinating and the kind of story that I would really like. So... I don't know, I might, at some point, maybe I'll stream it. Because it's so long and, like, I like to do the side quests, which take me forever. So, I don't know, maybe. Alright, we gotta get Jaal. I'm gonna bring Jaal and Peebee because peanut butter and Jaal. Peebee and Jaal. Why is... Did I switch out the wrong one? I did. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm sure I haven't. Like, I didn't even do the main quest that I was supposed to be doing. Like,
entering atmosphere. LC
I pretty
in
much...
sight.
I stopped before I met the first guy that you meet. I think you can romance him, maybe? I don't know. I don't even remember his name. But I didn't even meet him. Like, I just went off and just started doing side quests because I got distracted. Does anyone want to buy you alias pops? I mean, I have like $5. So, that's not enough for a pop. Saber says, for those wondering, the new Harvest Moon is being released for PC, PS4, and Switch. The question came up earlier. People have been asking me if I'm gonna get that game, and I would have to be very impressed by the trailer or gameplay footage to get that game after playing a little bit of Skytree Village, which I really did not like. So, for those of you wondering, that's my answer. Oh, we actually have to take a shuttle? Jaal. Jaal, what are you doing? Come back. We're gonna go meet your family. The Minutemen guy? I don't know. I honestly did not play that much of it, and like I said, it was like the first Fallout game I'd ever played, so... And it's been a long time, because I played it, I think, around when it came out. Ish.
Jaal! Jaal! Wait. Is that bad news?
No, the Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadarav.
Hug her. I almost missed it.
Nice to meet you. I know Angara liked the hugging.
That would have been my face too if I had to hug
Jaal's
someone.
told me how much he admires you.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart, loyal, kind. A great shot. Writes poetry, sews.
Mother.
He's embarrassed.
I'm late for a resistance meeting. Stay clear.
Oh my gosh, that waist though. Goodness.
Your mother's in the Resistance?
Yes. And every child is her favorite. Everyone, this is Ryder.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Look who the Karkin dragged in. Welcome back.
I would be so uncomfortable.
This is where I spent most of my days growing up. Me, my sister, Guana, our cousin, Etta, and brother, Finn. Then Bavzil, Rolu.
So wonderful to
Hey,
have
Jaal.
you back.
Hey, human.
Jaal, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
Ryder's like, get
We
me
like
out.
to live like this.
Gonna give your friends some real food?
Good to see you.
And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
You must dream of a big place of your own.
Sometimes. Maybe. Doesn't matter. This will always be my home. Oh, no. Who put this here?
Schematics? Of...
When I was 7, my aunt stole a kett weapon for me. So I took it apart to learn.
And that was a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
Jaal.
To learn?
Why not? I never show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
I'm glad Ephra threw you on my ship.
Hey, there's one more thing you might like. Sit there.
Uh-oh.
Been interesting so far. Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate. More of a dream, really. Just one more thing I want to take apart and figure out.
Me too, Jaal. Me too.
Aw. Well, that was cute. Are we, like, lovers now, Jaal? Are we, Jaal? Are we, Jaal? Don't run away from me! Don't run away from my commitment! Jaal, get back here. I'll grab you by the cape. I don't think I've gotten to a point to lock in anyone in a romance yet, which I thought I would have by now, but I guess not. And he says striptease. Oh my gosh, that would have been interesting. Did someone just say, hey, human? Yeah, they did. I feel attacked. I feel personally attacked. Saber says, I feel anxiety just watching Ryder. That's how I would be if there were like 50 people like coming in my face. That's not my scene. I hate Christmas parties.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, pathfinder.
It's like there's too many people in this small space and I don't like it. Cat says, whoa, I missed a striptease. No, you didn't. No, you did miss like one of the biggest spoilers in the game though, at least. I was trying to do that while you weren't here. Oh my god, Suvi, what do you want? Just, what do you want?
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break. Care for some tea, Ryder?
No.
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea.
Andy says it's Sinnoh.
I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again.
We do not have matching
Never
hair,
gonna
Cat.
see
My
that
hair is
again.
way cooler than her hair.
You're not the only one, Suvi.
What does Suvi even do?
Time. And do they bother you?
What was that noise? That was
It's
my
natural. You'd have
discontented
to be made of stone
noise.
not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
I mean, that's
Thank
awkward.
you, Ryder.
I feel close to my parents because of this AI that's in my brain. You know? And they're like, no, I don't have experience with that. Hey, buddy. This is my little hamster. No, you did miss a moment with Jaal, though. It was very cute. We haven't, like, full-on romanced anyone yet. I'm sad that I missed the scene with Peebee, but... Because I'm pretty much romancing anything with a pulse in this game. That's sort of my, my mission in life. What are you two doing?
That Archon barely sees us as sentient. Strings people up like puppets. Didn't know Sam could do that to his Pathfinder. You sure you're okay?
Cat says, nice! No, there hasn't been any space banging yet. Cat says, my only goal is Vetra because I love her. I am torn between Vetra, Peebee, and Jaal. I've already romanced Reyes, and I'm kind of romancing the reporter also. I'm gonna try to hit the Angara that's in the museum as well. Ryder is definitely riding through space, is all I'm gonna say.
Just a lingering bruise or two.
Shut up, Cora.
Vitals are good.
Let's hope that sample he took isn't a problem. Losing another Pathfinder is bad enough.
I don't want to romance
Even with the
Liam,
Krogan
Andy.
safe.
I did romance him a little
Sorry,
bit.
rambling. Did you need me?
No, go away.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
I romance Liam a little bit, but he's more of a bro, and I don't want to romance him too far because I'm afraid of getting locked in a relationship with Liam because I do not want that. Nice shot of Cora's boobs there.
Need something?
I saw another memory that Dad locked away. The day my mom died.
I'm sorry, Ryder.
Hey, Schmoot, what's up?
Even in her last moments, Dad couldn't accept Mom's death.
It's hard to let go of the ones we love.
If you can't run from it, use it. Guess that's what he did.
When life gives you lemons.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be
Or
here
dead
if you need
parents. Kat says, do they just not care? Well, there's a bunch of flings that you can have, and they don't care. But once you're actually, like, locked into a romance with one of the main romances, you can't romance anyone else, I'm pretty sure. So, like, once you get to a certain point in the romance with, like, Jaal or Peebee or whoever, then you can't romance other people. But you can have a fling, like, with the reporter. You can have a fling with Reyes. Like, it's not a committed or serious relationship. And in that case, they don't really care.
Outstanding, Pathfinder.
Oh, yeah, I do. I gotta go spend my point. Oh, wow. Just get a bunch of stuff. So that's all done. Special forces, receive tech materials. We could do that. I think I'll do this. There we go. I could probably sell my salvage too. Because I probably have some of that to sell. Yep. Looks good to me. I have a good amount of money. Hey, Drac. Oh, man. You alright, man?
Just talked to Kesh. Looks like some of the clan are back at the Nexus. Hired on as mercs instead of part of the initiative, but still. Good call you made. Letting her keep the drive core.
New dawn for the Krogan, huh?
Hey, I made a
Never
good
thought I'd see
decision.
the
I made the
day.
right decision for
Sovereign
once, guys.
Krogan as equal
It'll never happen
allies.
again.
My mother would have approved.
Hold on a second. What? He'll probably be like, nah, I got the hots for Lexi, because he does. Freza says, wait, you can have a fling with someone whilst locked into a relationship with someone else. I don't know if you can have a fling once you're locked into a relationship, or if you just can't romance somebody else who wants a serious relationship. I'm not 100% sure. But before I'm locked into a relationship, you know I'm going to get around. Everyone in the chat, yes. Are you guys ready? He's going to turn me down.
So, about that bar fight on Kadara, was that like a date?
Nah, there'd be less of an audience and more property damage.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Things just got super awkward. Cat says hot. Everybody loves Drac in my chat. Cat, everybody wants to romance Drac.
I always have time for you.
Aw, I love you, Vetra, but you never have anything to say to me.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
That sexual innuendo. I know, right?
Hey, Ryder. Thinking about our run through the Archon's flagship. Word of warning. You die again, I'm taking it to HR as emotional abuse. Stop it.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I plan to die in 7 days. Okay. Where's Jaal? Let's go talk to Jaal and Peebs. See if we have any cute dialogue with them. I gotta avoid the main mission now, guys, because look, it's the journey to Meridian, and that's, I mean, we can't do that, because I don't want to trigger the end of the game, so gotta do the side stuff now. We should do Vetra's loyalty mission.
Hi there. Just checking in. What's up?
Well, okay.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
You only romanced, like, one character in a game, Drander? Not me. If there's a romance, I'm gonna do it in a game. Unless I really don't like any of the romance options. In which case, it's possible that I would not. Andy says, Liam, my bae. You're too young for those innuendos? Oh my. I don't know if you should be here. Things will get worse once we full-on romance someone. Liam is like, if you die, I'm taking it to human resources and filing a complaint. He'll probably just try to have me, like, pay for his therapy somehow. Oh, is there anything on the crew info board? Compared... Oh, no, we already read this one. We read all of those. Okay. Jaal... Are you down here? Possibly? You risked your life helping her with the jet addiction several times. Aw. You're almost 17. Oh my gosh. So much older than me. I'm 5, if it wasn't apparent. I love it when I get comments from people that are like, you're so mature, and I'm like, and? Your point? Your point being? Oh, his cape fluttering in the wind.
Yes?
Really? After we had that moment and you're not even gonna...
I'll see you later, Jaal.
Stay strong. And
I put on
care.
this outfit for you, Jaal. Do you want to listen to my sick beats? You didn't want to listen to my beats, guys. I'm offended. Saber says, so Kita's 5, mid-30s, and 80 all at the same time. That's accurate. I am all of those things because I am timeless. I'm beyond time and space. I'm a disembodied voice. That's why you've never seen my face. It's all a conspiracy. You can DJ for me, Kita. I like your beats. Remember that magical time Jaal and Liam were naked together? I do remember that, Andy. Fond memories. Okay. I'm so glad that we made so much progress on Havarl, because that's really gonna save me a headache later. Hold on. Let's see what we need to do for Peebee. That's Vetra's mission. Go to the Remnant ruins on Kadara. Alright. We're going back to this toilet planet. No beginning and no end. Exactly. Saber says, what? Jaal and Liam naked? Yeah, I highlighted it, so you can watch it on my Twitch. If you go to highlights, it should... I forget what I called it. But, that way you don't actually have to, like, scrub through an entire stream to find it. It happened, and Jaal was naked. They were not wrestling. But, Ryder just sort of walked in and was like, what are you doing? They were just chilling, exactly. They were just hanging out, you know. As you do with your bros.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Andy says chat lost their damn minds that day. I was speechless. So. We did see Jaal's butt. It's very purple, in case you were wondering. I actually messaged Kat and was like, Kat, do I have to censor this if I put this on YouTube? Because I didn't know if I could, like, show his butt or not. But I didn't censor it, so... It seems fine. I think we already have... Yeah, we have Peebee. Alright. We have to be getting close to the end of Peebee's mission. H. Smoot says, Kita is a great one from Bloodborne. She has ascended beyond time and space to an elevated plane of thought. Man, I wish, because then maybe I would understand what to do with my life. J. Dell, thank you for the follow. Guys, that might have done it. That might have been the one. I'm gonna check, since Kadara takes for freaking ever to load. Every time. You might have been the one. Oh, 999 followers, guys. We are at 999 followers. Wow. And Kat says, I said so much Outlast booty is accepted. Jaal must be fine. Well, don't you also see the front in Outlast? Don't you see some male parts in Outlast as well? But I was like freaking out. I was like, oh no, what if I can't share this? Really? All the way over there? I guess we'll go here. Oh no. Cat. Cat says so much dick. Oh. And see, and you guys wonder why I don't play horror games. Alright. Kat, are you ready for my driving skills? I can pretty much drive over anything, through anything, over anyone.
I have to say, I wish I could have seen the Archon's face when we blasted away from his listing ship. Sitting there watching the Solarian Ark get smaller and smaller must have made him so mad.
I hope he felt powerless, impotent.
Alright, keep an eye out for anything that might be connected to the poison Angara.
What? I'm not doing that mission right now. GTA Andromeda, exactly. Should I sign in with my alternate account? One time Quinn said to me, she was like, what if you found out that all your YouTube subscribers were just me and just with various accounts? I was like, wow, I think I would feel pretty bad about myself. But also would be pretty impressed at your level of dedication. Well, if it isn't an asshole.
Enemies!
Hello, I've arrived. Sup? DJ Ryder's in the house. Woo, look at him go. Hey.
You're looking for these ruins?
Actually, my girlfriend is looking for these ruins. One of them. Boom. Alright, they're gone. It's fine. Did I contain her? Are they not gone? The music's still going. No,
Alright, let's find the piece of tech Peebee needs.
Peebee is like right there. I specifically brought her for that reason. search for the Remtech piece. Not sure what exactly I'm looking for. Peebee, why don't you find it? You're here. Kat says you're at 1,000 for me. Woo! Awesome. Thank you to all the new followers and the subscribers. Saber _ That's great. Thank you, Saber. Alright, come on, man. Where is this? Where are you? Maybe it's just around here. Maybe it's not like actually right there. Thanks, guys. That's exciting. Best Mass Effect stream ever. Aw, thank you, J-Del. Best Mass Effect stream ever, just me crashing into like everything and being lost for an hour. Pretty much sums up my, oops, sorry, Peebee, I didn't mean to tell you to go over there. Pretty much sums up, there she goes, my streams. You didn't realize that chat doesn't work on your phone? You tried to join one of the live streams and chat didn't work? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, chat works on my mobile. So I'm not sure why it wouldn't. Alright, where the crap is this? Peebee, I still think you should be the one who's looking for this, not me. Warmer. Thank you, guys. It's not that. Hey, to be fair. Luna Wolf, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. Somebody else followed too. It just didn't. There we go. Storm Gambler, thank you for the follow. Lots of new follows today as I walk around in circles. You're too lazy to watch Twitch on your desktop. I typically watch Twitch on my PS4 actually, because the Twitch app is pretty nice on there. So that's usually, because then I can just kind of like lay on my bed and usually play Trio of Towns while I'm watching a stream. Is this it? Grr. It'd be nice if I knew. Did I like park on top of it? That would be something I would do. Kita's trapping herself in circular hell, pretty much. Hi. That's a cute emote. All right, I'm gonna. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? Look at this. You okay, Nomad? All right. All right. All right. Just remember the time that the Nomad like threw me out of it when I was on top of the cliff. It like actually threw me. I wish I knew what stream that was in, because that would be really funny to highlight. Ice cold. How do you know how close I am to it? I have like no indication of where this thing is. Is it over here? Oh, well, here's a container.
Checking this container.
Ooh, I'll take that. Oh, there it is. There it is. Got it. Meet Peebee in Kadaraport to acquire Remtech piece from Outlaw.
Empty, but there's a data pad. Looks like there's a message for us.
Peebee.
Hope I put up a fight, but you're too slow, Pathfinder. I got what you're looking for. I'll meet you and your Asari in Kadaraport. You can buy the tech from me. Out.
Or I could shoot you in the face and take it from you.
Guess we've got a date with an annoying outlaw who fancies himself a rival.
I think my plan is better. Why pay for it when you can shoot it and get it for free? The thing at the top of the screen? Well, I see that it's there, but I don't see how it really tells you that you're getting closer.
Peebee. And the more I hear, the more amazed I become.
It's okay, Jaal. I'm not holding a grudge.
You are the glue that binds the Milky Way species. Your ability to reproduce unifies all as one.
Yes, yes, Asari bring everyone together.
You aren't proud of that?
My people are proud enough without me piling on.
Alright. The real question is, why did he tell you where he is? I mean, that's a good point, because I've proven that I'll shoot you in the face, so it seems like a stupid move on his part. I do have a quote bot. If you whisper it, like, if you want something to be added to the quotes, just whisper it to me, because otherwise I lose it in the chat. And then after I'm done with the stream, I immediately add it to the quote bot, and then it'll be there. I think we have like 30 some quotes at this point, which is quite funny to me. Andy sends them to me all the time. Andy is like my quoter, which is really helpful because I forget. So it's really useful to have you guys who send them to me. Oh, that's Peebee. I was gonna say, you're not a Krogan.
But your
That's
breath
because it's
blew it.
Peebee. Hey.
Waiting for that Krogan to show?
Just need to buy the Remtech piece off him.
Ooh, that's
so
some
I can
glitchy
perfect
voices.
my Remnant scanner. He and his crew keep showing up at sites we're targeting. It can't be
Thanks, to be fair.
I think they could be following us somehow.
That would suck.
Just what we need. Parasites.
When you're doing interesting things, you're bound to attract interest.
Ryder, come in. We've got a problem.
Go ahead, Callow.
We've had an intruder. Got on board and into Peebee's quarters. Her bot is gone.
What?
Pock?
How the hell did that happen?
Robo Peebee?
Not sure. Someone knew what they were doing. They left an impressive piece of Remtech and a recorded message. Relaying it now.
I bet it's that.
Ryder.
Yep.
It's Kalinda Darav.
Knew it.
Pelisari is, well, whatever she calls me these days. Please tell her thank you for the nifty bot. I trust the Remtech piece my crew took will be adequate payment. Oh, and no need to wait for my Krogan friend, Kranit. He and his outlaws work for me.
Shit. Why can't she just leave me alone?
Because she's a vindictive ex-girlfriend, sounds like.
I take it you were lovers?
Why? Think she's fixated or something? To complete my scanner, I need
What a way to
access the
phrase
storage
that.
device in Pop.
I take it you were
Kalinda's
lovers.
always been a troublemaker. Anything for a rise, and if there's a profit in it, all the better. I'm sorry you're catching her crap now, Ryder. You don't have to deal with this. I'll take care of it on my own, I promise.
Anytime anyone has a problem with anyone else, that's going to be my response. I'm just going to be like, I take it you were lovers.
Hey, we're in this together.
Thanks. When I have a lead on getting Pock back, I'll let you know. Bitch stole my bot.
Girl, I've been there. Is this on hold now? I hope it's not, because I really wanted to... I really wanted to finish this mission. Dang it. Is there anything else? I guess we have some... One mission. Alright, we'll do that while we're on Kadara, I guess. I hope it doesn't take too long. Highly appropriate assumption, right? Oh my god, I'm lost again. Get me out! This whole series should just be called Kita Gets Lost and then gets mad about it. For once, Ryder was cruder than me. It wasn't even like crude, it was just like brazen, like just ballsy. Like, why would you say that? In that, like, why would you phrase it that way? I can be like, oh, were you dating? Not, oh, I take it you two were lovers. Okay, how do I go downstairs? I think it's through here? There we go. Yeah, party! Oh, he partied a little too hard. Is it not? Andy says Kita at me every time I mention a boy. I take it you were lovers. I mean, that's a fair assumption in your case, Andy. Anytime you're like, I have a sad story, I'm like, welp. What is that squeaking? How do I get... What? Oh. Hello. That's why it was weird.
Vitals are negative, Pathfinder.
Well, dead.
Dead for 3 days. Fits the timeline. Better tell her sister.
Do you think anybody would notice, like, that smell? That there's a dead person? Okay. Well. Andy says I can't help it. My love life is pathetic. Aw, Andy.
Hi there.
What did you miss?
When did you trapped beneath the pipes?
When did you lose the video?
I told her not to work alone.
I wish I had better news.
It's better than not knowing. Thank you.
Trander says there's your newest quote, get me out. As pretty much sums up every stream I've ever done. Just get me out.
Sure you don't...
You're not on nomad guard duty?
No need. Words got around. So your sweetheart's ruling Kadara now. What does that make you?
Reyes needs to keep out of sight. A title would draw attention.
Shame. He could at least get you a discount around here. Be careful, okay? He's still the same man who had Sloane Kelly killed.
Everyone says it already smells like dead people in Kadara, so you can't tell. I mean, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. H. Smooth says, I get the why aren't you married look a lot. Well, that's rude. You don't have to be married to be happy. Alright. Let's... To the Tempest! I'll see if Peebee emailed me, because maybe once we get back onto the Tempest, the mission will continue. Hopefully. Oh god, I gotta find the Tempest. Excuse me, I lost my ship. It's a large ship, probably worth more than your entire estate. Oh, it's okay. Found the way. Saber says you also don't have to be happy. I mean, that's fair. I think that people like getting into other people's business too much. You dropped out when it said when people started saying no, Peebee. We found out that Peebee's friend was the one who actually took her robot, Pock. So we have to... the mission's on hold right now. Until Peebee gives us more information. Unfortunately. But I'm gonna see if there's anything in here. Oh geez, stolen Nexus goods. Pathfinder Ryder, I'm the one who is storing supplies around the Nexus for delivery to Kadara. They were intended for hardworking and downtrodden exiles, just trying to survive. The Initiative cast them out with almost no regard for their future. Whole families, many of whom were only barely implicated in the revolts, were left because they couldn't bear to separate from loved ones. I was able to make several deliveries before you took it upon yourself to shut down the pipeline, enough to buy them some time and hopefully get them back on their feet. I've left my post on the Nexus and joined these disenfranchised people. I wanted you to know that this was done out of concern and caring, not avarice or greed. Please don't take it out on the people of Kadara. Good luck to you. Alright. From Benedict... whatever. Giffen. Pathfinder team, the Nexus has approved the request for a multidisciplinary team to be posted on Havarl to assist with the Angaran efforts there. Primary team members. Alright, all these people. Both Angara and Nexus teams have expressed interesting in I don't think that's what that's supposed to say. In having the Pathfinder visit Havarl again to observe cross-cultural efforts. Alright. Invitation. Pathfinders only. Ryder, how are you? Busy, I expect, like the rest of us, but it's no small feat to have so many Pathfinders back at the Nexus. We shouldn't lose sight of that. When are you next on the Nexus? Come by Pathfinder HQ and we'll celebrate properly. Pathfinders only. Ryder, I'm Carrie's producer for the documentary. Something's happened. Come by when you're on the Okay, we already talked to him about that. You were right. From Mildred Woomsis. You probably won't remember me, but I stopped you on the Nexus and bent your ear about the Angara on our station. You told me to get to know them, and I've done my best to. They seem thoughtful and worthy of our trust, so yeah, you should keep doing what you're doing. Good luck out there. Thanks. From Cora, thanks again for coming with me. If you want to know, the plants we seeded are... all that stuff. Thank you, Pathfinder, from Amurd. It is I, Amurd. I write to you now from Amara's home on the other side of Havarl. I am surrounded by her children and grandchildren, whom I've never met, but who welcomed me as though they'd known me all their lives. I left my home only to find another one. Though I wish I had done this years ago, I am grateful for the time I have left. This would not have happened without your help. It's beautiful here. So that's the guy that we told to go home. He was an elder, I believe. How many messages? Okay. Good. 3 left. About Sam. Ryder, after our last discussion, Sam and I thought it best if we both took a crash course in AI history to gain a better understanding of each other's perspectives. It's been immensely helpful in finding common ground, but also for highlighting the differences between Sam and the Geth. The Geth don't need the Quarians to survive, but Sam cannot carry out his primary functions without a Pathfinder. I still don't like that Sam has the ability to stop your heart, but I no longer have nightmares about him getting trigger happy with your life. Well, that's good. Communication from Jaal. Ryder, thank you for visiting my family with me. For someone with such a small family, it must have been overwhelming, but you didn't show it at all. Except that I did. From Liam. Proud of Havarl. I mean, sure, living there would have been fun. That planet is one pterodactyl away from a Jurassic fun fair. I agree. But what we did for the Angara will go a long way to making us good neighbors. We need that, especially with the Scourge restricting the neighborhood. Security is training up on what the locals know about local fauna. Outpost or not, Havarl helps. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to community. Genres include century-old situation comedies and documentaries about research partnerships. Also a musical about a man-eating plant. Oh. Thanks, Liam. Thanks for that, Liam. Lexi is so dramatic. Andy says Peebee gonna cut a bitch. I feel like love itself isn't complicated. I think it's just, it all comes down to communication and honesty. Because you need to really be on the same page as the other person or there's gonna be problems. Like, don't assume you know what that person's thinking, which we do all the time. We, like, assume that they're thinking this or reacting to us in this way for this reason, even though we're almost always wrong. So, I've been with the same person for almost 10 years, so I feel like I have a little bit of experience under my belt. Okay. Come on, Peebee. Maybe I'll go talk to her and see if that...
Ryder, hey. Calla was right. Nothing missing except Pock. Hate imagining Kalinda tiptoeing around here, with nosy eyes and sticky fingers. Is there anything you need?
I need to punch her for you, but other than that...
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Thank you, Saber, for sending the quote over. That's awesome, because I really do forget. And then I'm like, oh, I should have added that, and I totally can't remember what exactly I said, and then it doesn't get added, which is sad. Peebee, I just want to finish this mission, dude. I really do, though. Well, looks like we're gonna have to wait a little bit for that. Alright. Dreander says, exactly. I don't understand why honesty still can be such a big issue in relationships. I don't know. It's just like one of those things where I don't know if it's just hard to express how you feel or you're afraid what the other person's gonna think or say. Death Row, thank you for the host. But it is better to just say it instead of trying to get the person to read your mind. Because they can't, and if they try, they're gonna be wrong. So it's better to just say it. We could do that. I don't know what I feel like doing. We have a lot to do on Eladin. We have a lot of side quests to do on Eladin, which is gonna be fun. I guess we could go back to this planet. And I think we have a little bit to explore. It's not a very big planet, but Vetra's mission is there. I'll see you later, H-Smoot. Thanks for hanging out with us a little bit. DGM says, because the fear of honesty and being judged harshly based off that honesty. Pretty much. I think that's why a lot of people aren't completely honest. Because you're assuming incorrectly the way that the other person is going to judge you. Saber says, humans make communication so complicated. It would be a lot easier if everyone actually spoke of what they're thinking. I don't know if it would be better if I spoke what I was thinking all the time, but I see your point. Hey, is it Stramonia? Is that how you say that? Welcome. To be fair says, creating your own stories about what the other person thinks about us. Yep, that's pretty much what we do. And I am totally guilty of that too, because I overanalyze everything. So... you know, like, this person responded this way, so they must not like me, or they're mad at me, or whatever. And a lot of times it's like, it has nothing to do with you. It's just them, something going on. So